I can confirm you that Conor McGregor didn't do bad here. First of all, I'm a guy who is against violence. And I ain't going to lie to you, I really hate violence and I've always hated any kind of violence, including physical, psychological, emotional. Any kind of abuse is wrong. And that's something you need to know. I understand that Conor went too far with his mocking Khabib, etc., with mocking his family. But imagine this situation. Someone steps in front of you, puts into your face, so the guy is literally putting into his face, and he is talking, and talking, and talking. Let's go, Khabib. Let's go, Khabib. Let's go, Khabib. Even if somebody tells, hell yeah, you're the best, or you are interrupting my trajectory, you're stepping in front of me, and you don't wanna stay away from my road. I'm gonna explain you what this guy wanted. Now, I don't approve Connor's actions either, but sometimes you have to react. You simply have to react sometimes, and this is the situation where you really need justice. And I'm sure that the American government system is going to do a great job because they always do a great job. There are rules, there are regulations. That you see, Connor might have to pay some penalty or not. I don't know, not sure. Not sure how laws work in America. There are people who know that way better than me, but this is my private opinion and my personal opinion. Khabib's fans are, in majority of cases, top tier victim crime pussies. They know everything. They are always right, and they are always sitting on your throats. Their opinion is the best in the world, the most important thing in the world, and they like to talk about morale. When they come home, they hit their wives, slap them, beat the shit out of them, drink, even you smoke weed, etc. And they are hypocrites, majority of them. Not all, but like majority of them are heavy hypocrites. And they don't like to work. They don't like to go to work and work in some company. They like to live from social care. Not all of them, but majority of them. And now look at this situation. The guy wants to provoke Conor, so Conor can hit him or push him or whatever, and he wants money from penalty. He wants to file a lawsuit against Conor and to get the money from penalty. This is a typical example of victim crime pussy begging for money. I understand that you have a beef. That's okay, like you had a confrontation, but Conor didn't know this guy. This guy is literally nobody to Conor. And he is putting into Conor's face and saying, let's go, Khabib. Imagine somebody invading your private space. You have to react. Even if Conor pushed him or defended himself, he has a right to react. Now, there is something called an excessive force, and maybe Conor went too far with excessive force here. Maybe this was an example of a true excessive force that was applied. Again, I'm gonna tell you what this guy wanted. This guy only wanted to provoke Conor, so Conor hit him, speed him, I don't know, push him, trip him, fight him, and all he wanted was to get Conor's money. Because this guy is after Conor's money. It's questionable whether he is Khabib's fan or not a Khabib's fan. That is pretty much questionable because I know majority of guys like him. He wanted to win the penalty in the court of law. He wanted to lawsuit Conor and to win a lawsuit, and then Conor would have to pay a fine. And when he pays a fine, it covers like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. I don't know how many pounds or dollars would Conor have to pay. I really don't know the law very well. So there are judges for a reason, and they know it better than me. But this guy was like, ha ha ha, I'm going to throw Conor. Conor, will hit me and I won't have to work for 3 months. I'm going for a vacation because this guy is stupid. And this is an example of a typical victim crime pussy. You provoke people just to get money. Because at the end of the day, if he gets battered, he is going to cry in the court of law telling, but I'm not a professional fighter. A professional fighter attacked me. I literally did nothing to him. I didn't invade his private space. I didn't insult him. I know those guys. That's what are they going to say. And they will cry in front of the judge. They will do all kinds of emotional manipulation, and they will do all they can to turn themselves into victims. And now to look back on Conor's actions. If Conor made a mistake here, I was watching this video like 10 times, so I'm not sure whether he was or wasn't spitting on Khabib's fan, whether he spat or not. I'm really not sure. But if he did it, he should pay a fine, which is normal. I mean, there are judges. I assume he should pay a fine. But this guy is guilty too. This guy is guilty for starting it. This guy is guilty because he provoked Conor first. Nobody will attack you if you don't provoke him, unless he's crazy or unless he's some kind of a robber, thief, or Normal people don't do that. Why would you provoke somebody? I mean, even if this guy was like, hey, Conor, let's have a photo, it would have been aggressive act because he was invading his private space. But okay, this was not a fan. This was a hater, a Khabib's fan who wanted Conor's money. All I'm asking is justice for Conor. I'm not going to say he is guilty or not guilty because I'm no judge, I'm no law. And majority of people are only opening their YouTube channels so they can shit all over women's MMA or some other fights or some horrible fights. I'm not that type of a guy. I just want justice for Conor. And if this victim crime pussy sues Conor McGregor, all I want is a fair trial. I want us to see how much is Conor guilty and how much is the other guy guilty. The other guy provoked him first. Conor didn't came close to that guy and say, hey, look at this bomb. Hey, look at this bomb. Wow, look at this bomb. I'm gonna beat you inside 90 seconds. That's not what Conor said. Mm-mm. So there is a responsibility on both sides. All I'm looking forward to is justice for Conor. Good luck, Conor. I think you did a good thing for defending yourself. But we'll see whether you'll have to pay a fine or not. I hope for the best.